with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart.
Like how they set up the beginning of the short, when the two separate characters are sort of getting ready and fixing their appearances, it makes it seem that they're doing it for each other, until we see them go their separate ways, specifically with the guy and as he goes on with his date, to his date, and we sort of see the ring finger, and we assume that's him, and both of them have these images on their phones as well. So I like that there isn't any dialogue at all, and we only rely on the music playing under the visuals, and we rely on their actions to sort of explain the story. It's a huge I'm a huge fan of the silence of the characters while the sound from the visuals is playing. Like the beach sound, I think that is very creative. So I love how they all put that all together.
I was completely carried along by the dual plots, the sorcerer setting up and the unknowing couple. The Medea type character does an excellent job portraying her desire for revenge. I thought the couple really created the essence of a successful date throughout most of the film. The beach setting was awesome, eventually in front of a setting sun, very poetic and symbolic. The soundtrack choices were perfect, notably the romantic guitar and vocal piece, Let Me Call You Sweetheart, which takes on a much darker meaning as the film progresses.
I really just enjoyed it. I thought it was really intense. I thought that the emotion that you felt throughout the whole thing, I thought was so well done and so well crafted, because personally, I felt the entire arc. I felt the betrayal, I felt the anger, I felt the rage, I felt the cunning and the plan, and her just unleashing during this whole moment. And at the same time, like, still, like, in some ways, like, seeing the passion that she was portraying through this other person to this man, and then at the very end, the grief that she's still going through, and that, the grieving process that she is, mourning at the very end. I thought it was great. Like I said, the emotion they showed was really, really, really fantastic.
This film was actually intriguing because of the intense, very unique plot. I definitely was expecting witchcraft to play into this. But it was very interesting, and seeing how far somebody will go for revenge. Why she'd want to murder him and be jealous that he's with someone else when he abused her, I have no idea. It's better to live and let go. But it was definitely showing how far she'll go and what love can do to a person. It was intense. This film was really, really intense, but it was very well done. And the fact that there isn't actually any dialogue in it, really, but a lot of music leading this was absolutely phenomenal.
There's a lot of environments for this film. The car interiors, the bathroom, an abandoned place with graffiti, juxtaposed to the couple at the bar. There's a lot of back and forth that signifies to us that things went south, especially with the beginning quote being about the feeling, hey, I think the man broke up with the woman or for another woman, and she decides to get her vengeance by performing a ritual of some sort to possess the other woman's body. The music is a dead giveaway. I am in love with you is the lyrics. And when we don't hear any music playing, things get darker and we see the fighting happen. There's this shift in the mood that really keeps us in focus. I think the main female is a bit creepy in her movements, like she's being possessed, but it just shows that sometimes people will go to certain lengths to take revenge for when they feel they're wronged. I think the message here is to let go of our hate, or maybe even don't mess with the wrong woman.
Hearing the music and seeing the title there, this is going to be a very ironic thing, the title. And, the music at the beginning, also ironic. And we're seeing this girl cast a spell and boyfriend's cheating on her, so there's a lot of kind of there's irony with a touch of humor and that, but then it goes really dark, you know. But then it also goes into being a performance piece with dance, you know, expressionistic dance. Where we're on the beach dancing, and she's controlling the other lady like a voodoo doll. So a lot of really interesting things kind of mashed up together here in a way that when you watch it, it makes sense. So, and we're definitely getting a story here that makes sense of a cheating guy and the revenge his girlfriend gets on him. So good job with that. And the performers all did a great job. The dancing was wonderfully executed. She did a great job. It was nicely choreographed, nicely executed.
I loved the story about having that kind of vengeance and using black magic to get your revenge on somebody who betrayed you. Yes, I'm totally down for that. I really liked the cinematography. I liked how they did this. I liked how they told the story. I thought that all of the actors did such an incredible job. They were all really believable, all really committed. You could definitely see the emotion from them.